Hey everybody, it's Doug Shear from the virtual Wacky Science Show. In the course of our show, sometimes we like to show the kids a mathematical experiment using a 3x5 card and a pair of scissors. Now, this is a 4x6 piece of card that I'm going to use to demonstrate to make it a little bit easier. The idea here is to cut a hole in this piece of paper that's big enough to poke your head through. I want to make this private tutorial video just for you. If you saw my show, you get to learn how to do this. It's very simple. You'll need a pair of safety scissors and a card. Grab a 4x6 card. It's a lot easier to work with. You can even use an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, but I find the stiffer the paper a little easier to work with. You want to start by folding the paper in half. Now, you're going to make some cuts on the paper. You don't want to cut the paper entirely in half. You want to cut to about there, okay? Cut right here, and then cut right here. So you're going to make 3 cuts in the paper. And by the way, you want to keep the open end of your paper facing towards the ground. The fold is on the top for this first portion. So you make 1 cut right here, make another cut right here, and then make your final cut right here. I'm going to go a little faster than some of the kids can do it, but you can of course rewind this video and watch again and again as many times as you need to. Now you're going to turn the card over and you're going to cut 1, 2, 3, 4 times in between those on each and every one of those tabs. Starting at the very bottom, which is where your crease is now, you're going to cut. Don't go all the way to the end. You see how I'm stopping a little short like this, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now you're almost done. The next thing you need to do, though, is you want to cut off the very, very end of these 3 center tabs, okay? Now, the easiest way to do it is to very carefully cut them one at a time, just the very end. And when you're doing that, you're cutting off the folded edge of the ends of these tabs. You do not want to cut the one on the very top or the very bottom, okay? When you cut, just cut a tiny little sliver off. No more than that, that's all you need. And now you're ready. You just cut a hole in a piece of paper that's big enough to poke your head through. If you very carefully open that paper, you've just created something unbelievable. That hole is so big, you can poke your head right on through. We just did a mathematical science experiment showing how we were able to change the perimeter of a card. That's the measurement all the way around the outside, making it bigger, big enough to poke your head through. I hope that was easy to understand. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you in another virtual science show. Thanks for watching.